eater of rocks and seaweed. It scrapes up everything with its sharp teeth, digesting all that is edible and returning the unwanted gravels to the sea.
Some animals have been found to live on crude oil and actually ingest it.
Maybe 200 head are safe. The battle is far from won. Some governments still claim the...
There's bars in them Nar Hills. And here's one of them. His name is Romeo, trying to get some of what Juliet. All its scenic grandeur, along all its far-flung highways, within the reach
in the future. Be sure that campfire's out, Candy. Dead out. That's right. Plenty of water. Stirred good.
Also puts forward a false choice between the liberties we cherish and the security we provide. You can't.
Each one full of life.
Florida or Georgia or East Texas, in the port,
Loaded with nutrients.
Inside here, it's a comfortable 25 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is about 55%. Outside, the temperature will be at least negative 30.
A modern Stone Age family. And in second place, for putting the stick back into fish sticks, it's the river.
Use was restricted to the immediate area of the spill. Inshore, tons of straw were spread on the water to soak up the oil. Alvin Weingand spoke for GOO.
Hide out among the reeds. If you try to make friends with him, he's not likely to cooperate. He's very quick to take offense.
And the prospectors, the desert rats, panning for gold, led their burrows over it. It endured.
and prouder of its wonderful Yellowstone Park, dedicated to the people in 1872. Lying mostly in northwest Wyoming, it is 62 miles long, 54 miles wide, 9/10 under forest. 100 feet from the highway, it is all rolled in the rhythm of the wondrously precise machines as they dance to the mastery of the worker's hands.
An old cowpoke been riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way.
To be a thought crime. It doesn't matter whether or not you vocalize your dissent. The mere act of thinking it is enough. No need to write it down or even say it out loud because this...
stubborn rock and sets men to work in smelter and in blast furnace, in mill and in factory. And thereafter, people.
After the birth of the universe. Neutrinos are extremely difficult to detect, but as they pass through the Earth and enter the...
Hey, flying
to the northern prairies.
Man, careless and unknowing, can destroy the environment that sustains life on this planet.
Spring is never really over. Another year, another spring, and spring is the beginning of many things.
Over a surface of spewing volcanoes for maybe millions of years.
In 1870, the Washburn Party officially surveyed the strange terrain. The government set it aside for a national park, our first and biggest. This is called the Dragon.
Building the finest and the largest low-cost cars and trucks for everyone to haul.
Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once...
These laws have been building the mechanisms for a totalitarian police state piece by piece, and now they're attempting to put the final measures in place. The new proposed...
underground system of sensors that uses the pristine Antarctic ice as a natural laboratory in which to study the beginning of the whole universe. Ice Cube covers a cubic kilometer.
Best teachers of all. Boto River dolphin mothers only have a short time to teach their young everything they need to survive, and they have some pretty clever teaching techniques too.
Cold air over warm air, the smog lies in for days. When the air inversion lets up, the pollution disperses into the San Bernardino Mountains. Here on the rim forest at 6,000 feet, the pines are dying. One by one.
Birds left. Most of the world's population of condor can feed on one carcass. There is no real agreement on how best to help.
And on an overhanging branch, you'll see the nest of the kingbird. The parent kingbirds are perched on the branch of a neighbor.
Poor range picked up the same diseases as domestic sheep and lost their heads to trophy hunters.
They pooh-poohed Jim Bridger's story in 1830, but the geysers were there all right. In 1870, the Washburn Party officially surveyed the strange terrain. The government set it...
Checks it to see that it is that way. And so it is that in the finished motor car, 17,000 separate and individual parts are so